Okay.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the HypeCheckPod. This week we are looking at physical media and why two out of the three of us are such avid collectors, and one of us may be convinced to do it. But we're going to have a deeper dive into that a little bit later in the actual episode. Boys, how you doing?
Good.
Hope everyone's well.
Good,
I know
good.
we caught up. We caught up last Thursday, so we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. And also, we're going to look at what we've been watching. So, a little bit of housekeeping. Again, we're a brand new podcast, and we are chopping and changing to see what works with us in regards to the content we're uploading. So, again, this is a little bit different from the usual episodes. So, we're not deep diving into a series of movies, but we're actually looking at physical media as a whole, and that's going to be the wide discussion a little later. If you are enjoying the podcast, please like, subscribe, comment, rate, all those good things that allow us to go out into the interwebs and to get in contact with other people that are like-minded, enjoy or don't enjoy what we enjoy. But all those things help. If you want to go the extra mile, there is a buy us a coffee link in the description on YouTube. And again, we will have a Patreon coming very soon when I get it organized. So we'll get there. All right. Intro, housekeeping done. Boys, again, how you going? We're going to start with what you've been watching. So, what have you been watching, and how are you doing? And Mr. Gelfie, how are you, man?
I am very good. It was a hectic week last week. Lots of things happening. But we did manage to squeeze in a Scream 7 viewing.
We did indeed.
Which was the first time I've been to the movies since maybe 2 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I think that was good for me to finally get off my ass and get it into a cinema. And I missed it. I've been missing it, and I don't know what it's been. I just haven't felt the need to go to a movie to watch something. So yeah, we watched Scream 7, which was I enjoyed it actually. I think it's getting panned, but I liked it.
I know, and we can talk about that. We might do a separate reaction to our thoughts around Scream 7. So we will save our thoughts around it because I've heard the same thing, and even from a couple of young girls that work with my wife, they're like, I was like, what? They're in their 20s. They're like 23 or something. So again, different demographic, different audience. But what else have you been watching, man?
I haven't been watching much because Resident Evil 9 came out. So I've just been playing that since it came out on Friday. I haven't really watched that much this week, which is not good content for the podcast, but that's it. Yeah, I've only watched Scream 7.
But that's all right. Yeah. We're going to talk about Resident Evil 7 a little bit later. So we're going to save that one. Rich, man, how you going? Resident Evil 9 or Resident Evil Requiem. That was very hard. Requiem out. And again, Requiem is very important to the game, but we will talk about that later with not minimal spoilers. Rich, what you been watching, man?
Usual. Been watching a whole bunch of stuff. Scream 7. Again, we'll talk about a different video. So yeah, onto the MCU stuff. Watched Iron Man 3, Thor: Dark World, and Winter Soldier was probably my favorite out of majority of. I think it's up there. I think it's number one. I reckon it's number one.
Yeah,
in MCU for me.
I agree. I think this is why we get on. This is why we're doing a show together. Is because we all agree that Winter Soldier is probably the best one.
Do you think it's because it's the most grounded one?
And
it's not like
and the most.
Yeah,
it's like your political thrillers, right? So it's got that grounded feeling, espionage and all that kind of stuff. So and it incorporates the Winter Soldier with it. So so watch that. My wife and I watched it, and we watched Australia out of all things because my in-laws were here and my father-in-law wanted to watch Australia, so we all sat down and watched it. 3 hours long, but we watched it.
No, we are talking about Baz Luhrmann's Australia, right? Kidman, Jackman.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. I remember.
I can't believe that movie exists.
I can't believe I watched it. Like, I
You
don't
watched
know.
it too?
Yes, I'm
I
Australian.
have
Not
not
this
watched it.
week. I have watched it. I watched it when it first came out. I watched it years ago, and it's such a weird movie when you look at it. It's very
Yeah.
Baz Luhrmann, right? Like, it's such a Luhrmann movie, and you made me laugh when you said that too, Rich, because I have been looking at the Elvis in concert, so Baz Luhrmann's,
Oh, yep.
the additional
Mhm.
footage of those Elvis concerts, and I'm like, man, as homage to my old man, I should go and watch it because I reckon I would enjoy it. I mean, again, I was brought up with a parent that thrashed, Elvis, the Beatles. So again, that's my childhood in a nutshell. So seeing a concert that I'm probably seen bits of growing up, every other weekend, it'd be really cool. So that's such a mad tie-in. So Baz Luhrmann's
Mm.
Australia.
Australia. And last but not
Wow.
least, which we'll talk about with our physical media, is I finally watched.
Oh,
Nice.
Brought back some
awesome.
old 90s memories. That's for sure.
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking forward to talking about that because that is also probably one of my favorites. So again, well, I did take one of the recommendations. Now, again, I apologize to everyone. I am as bad as Mr. Gelfie, and I didn't watch much this week because I ended up playing a bit of Resident Evil 9 Requiem. And that game is incredible. But I did take the suggestion and watch Begonia. And I also watched a little bit of Twisted Metal season 2 because I don't know, that show I love. It's rubbish. The acting is cheesy and bad, but it's good. So yeah, but Begonia, I don't even know where to start now. Again, Rich, you didn't get a chance to see it this week, right? Okay.
Yeah, I totally didn't have time for it, unfortunately.
And also, I didn't get to watch Weapons, so I feel bad. So again, I get why Andy said it's a weird movie. I loved it. I hated it. I got annoyed at it. I loved the end. The end was actually fucking awesome. But to get to the end, man, it was hard. That was a hard slog. Like, yeah, I struggled. Like, I watched it, and again, the fact that it says it's a comedy sci-fi, it was very lost on me because there wasn't much comedy. You can
very
call
dark.
it a black, dark comedy, but it wasn't that funny. From a lot of what they were saying in the movie, and again, Rich, you'll get it when you see it, and we'll probably deep dive that another time. It was more dramatic, and it's the same confusion that I have with like The Martian, right? Won an Academy Award for Best Comedy / and I'm like, you can't even add comedy to it. And again, it did make me laugh at bits, but the premise, crazy. And again, I will say this on the internet, we have friends who believe in the tinfoil hat and are conspiracy theorists, and that movie really
No.
related when you said about a certain person.
No,
I was like, yeah. Maybe not to the extreme.
I feel bad for saying it, but
Don't feel bad. I saw him on the weekend. It's all good. I didn't tell him about it, but I saw him on the weekend. But the conspiracy around the theory of the movie was actually really good. And also as the story progressed, I was like, oh, okay, it is what it is. And then the end was great. And I was just like, man, that was actually decent for the last half an hour. The first hour and 28 minutes were very hard. There's a lot of dialogue.
Really?
It was good, like it was well written and enjoyable. But yeah, what a movie! Like, if you haven't seen Begonia, go and watch it at your own risk. I don't know how people will take it. Again, obviously, it's doing really well. People are really enjoying it. It's got a lot of hype around it, but the same fact around what we think, I guess, is it's very weird. And again, if you like weird movies and you want something that's a little bit left of center, man, Begonia was good. But I did enjoy the end, so it sort of twisted the whole movie for me and maybe went, that wasn't bad. Like I really didn't mind it. But the end was excellent.
Okay.
Like the end was great to make it go, okay. But yeah, like it was
a good thing.
It's a rough movie. Like there's a lot in it, and like it gets very deep, and I guess it's kind of philosophical around the thought and around conspiracy theories. And yeah, it was good, really good. So Rich, I recommend to you to watch Begonia this week, and then we can have a big chat about it, because again, the spoilers are what makes that movie what it is. So we'll talk about that. And
But I
yeah,
guess
Twisted Metal.
yeah,
If no one's seen Twisted Metal on Peacock, get it. It's awesome. Watch it. It's shit. It's like 35 minutes an episode. So fun. And again, PlayStation fan, can't help it. So again, so
the good thing with Begonia, though, right? I still have no idea what the whole movie's about.
That's the best way to
Given
go
that you're
into it.
talking
that's the
about,
movie.
I have nothing. I have no idea what it's about. I don't know what I'm getting into, and I'm just gonna go in, and I'm like, thank God it's all blank. So
Yeah.
I'll
That's
give you my
the best way to
genuine
go.
reaction.
Keep it that way, man. Because like, same here. Sorry, Andy, you go, man. What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just going to say, yeah, that's the best way to go into that movie, because I had it, and I've just been putting off watching it, and then I just thought, oh, I'll give it a go. I did hear that it's based on a Korean movie, which Koreans make good content. They make good movies. They make good
Yeah.
stuff.
They make
Yep.
they make good movies.
So then I thought, okay, I'll give it a watch, and yeah, it was. I was in from the very first. Like, yeah, the way it was shot,
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's really good.
It's a beautiful looking movie, like the way it was shot, and it's very plain in regards to setting.
Ooh.
There are not many characters in the movie as a whole. Like, realistically, you've got maybe 4 people in the whole movie for most of it, and it's actually and it's so well shot. Like, it's beautiful. It's just the story is out there. But again, let's save it, Rich. I reckon you'll enjoy it. I reckon you will enjoy it, and it'll give us something to really talk about. Because I mean, we could spend an hour talking about Begonia. And again, that episode, if we ever do it, it will be spoiler heavy. Putting that out there now, that we're gonna have spoilers from the beginning, because that will be a really good chat.
I'm surprised you watched it, man. I really am. I was like,
it was out of weapons, right? It was out of weapons, and I'm playing Resident
Weapons is
Evil.
a better
So I
choice.
thought,
It's a
I'm
safer
going to watch
choice.
something else because I'm playing Resident Evil. I'm playing a horror game. I'm not going to go and watch a horror movie, considering we'd also seen Scream 7 last week. And again, I don't know if you consider Scream 7 actually a horror. I don't know. I call it a thriller.
It's a
It
slasher.
is a slasher movie, but it's not. It's not a horror. It was good, but again, say that's additional content. So, all right, excellent. That's what we've been watching this week. Again, very minimal, but that's okay. Some weeks are slower than others, and I will watch Weapons this week. So, if you guys want to give me another recommendation at the end, go for it. But I am going to watch Weapons because I was so tempted. I only watched Bugonia yesterday, and I was tempted to. It was like 11:30. I'm like, I know it's 2 hours long. I'll put on an episode of.
It's good. Look,
I put on Twisted Metal and ended up watching 5 of them. So I could have done it because I watched 2.5 hours of Twisted Metal. So I could have done it.
Having said that,
at the end, I was like,
to Dave, like every person other than Rich that I've recommended Weapons to hated it. So
that's
just
okay.
putting it
Because
out there.
did they know what they were going into? I already know it's a horror movie, and I've already seen trailers about it. So I know the twist on the kids. I know those things are there. So it's like, were they expecting something different, or?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
They weren't expecting...
not from a horror sense. They weren't expecting a horror movie?
No, they were. You have to watch it. I can't say anything.
Yeah, you have to watch it. Yeah.
Okay.
We might give it away if we mention little
do that.
things.
How about let's think about if we get a chance, and maybe next week, maybe we do Begonia and Weapons, and we have just an episode on them, because I think there'll be some good, solid discussion on that. So let's tee that up. So that's a tee up. What we've been watching, we'll turn it into an episode. Why not? All right, boys. Awesome. And I'm glad you're doing well. Again, I know I'm going to see you both tomorrow, Ball, but that's okay. It's like, I get to see you early. I get to see you at the beginning of the week as well as the middle of the week. Let's get into the main topic, because again, a little bit of a premise around the physical media. So if you've seen our podcast before, the physical media corner always seems to be very short. And one of the reasons we actually, I guess for the three of us, really decided to go full on and do the actual HypeCheckPod and the podcast and the reactions were because the boys have Instagram accounts that look at physical media. And that was always going to be the premise around what the channel would really be. And then as we got together and had conversations, we really started expanding into different types of avenues that we're really interested in doing. So because we're new and we get the opportunity to do it, we're actually looking at doing physical media, the physical media corner, as we call it, to do it maybe once a month, because we've noticed that we jam it in usually at the end and we don't get a deep dive, a discussion around like the media. And for me, I'm not a collector as such, as I slowly move. And there is my Kal-El from, Man of Steel. That one's actually BVS's Superman. It's not the Man of Steel one, but Jor-El's down the bottom. So we're collectors of sorts. And again, we do physical things. So I like to collect things like hot toys, and we're all gamers. So again, I have a collection of PlayStation games. But in the last, I don't know, since I've had my daughter, probably let's say 7 years, I don't buy physical media. And then as we started to have conversations around doing this and just our normal chats at the pub, the boys were saying, "Oh, I got this week, and we bought this from here," and it sort of sparked a little bit of interest in me. And so tonight's episode is going to be a little bit different. It's more of a interview slash why you want to slash physical media segment, because we're going to go through some of the physical media that we have. And again, this will cover across different types of genres. So it's not just movie stuff. It could be games. And again, this is why we brought up Resident Evil 9 a little bit earlier, because we're going to have a discussion inside the actual physical core media section. But even some of the things that I want to show tonight, they're actually not just movies, but games. So we're going to combine that joy of collecting. But I wanted to ask you guys more than anything else and again, Rich, I might start with you. Obviously, your Instagram has, a minimum of at least twice a week where you post that physical media that you've got, something you bought in the post, something that's just come in, and go for you the same. There's this joy and community around physical media. And again, like I said, I'm not that person. I am a digital download person. I don't buy physical media for games anymore. Like I download it. I don't get any resale value. I don't make any money back, and I pay the most expensive price for them. And I stream everything. So again, I have way too many streaming services. So Rich, for you, what sort of got you into that physical side of collecting, especially with movies, man?
Yeah, so my collecting kind of started off when we were kids, right? So you always start off with something small. So toys, for instance. I was a big Transformers nut, so always had some kind of figure. My parents used to buy me some kind of Transformer and stuff like that. And you kind of get into that. When I grew older, kind of get into movies, and you talk about with your friends at school and stuff like that, and you kind of get um, that idea you want to see it at home, right? So you want to take it home with you, have the actual VHS tape, and just watch it at home. I had a friend of mine. If you're watching, Kev, thanks for all the rentals that you gave me from your video store. And we used to get home, watch them, and then if you liked it, you just bought it and kept it, right? So I still remember my first DVD was The Matrix. I still remember that physical copy.
Yeah.
I had to go get it. Matrix was what probably I would say, well, nearly up there as one of my favorite movies of all time. And when you see that, yeah, you could bring it home with you and you keep it with you. Like I didn't have a DVD player. I had a DVD drive in my PC. So I used to watch it that way. And then you kind of I grew from that, DVD collections, then Blu-rays, then 4Ks, and just kept on going and going and going. And I think it started from me when I was young. So yeah, from VHS to DVD and stuff like that. And I collect a whole bunch of other stuff. So you got
Yes, I know. You influence me all the time. Sorry, as I stand up, and yes, we also are New York Knicks fans. We collect jerseys. We do Jordans.
sneakers.
I do Jordans. Rich does sneakers as a whole. But again, it's such a thing, and I love the fact that you talked about lifestyle, right? started as kids. As soon as you started saying that, again, I've mentioned it in the first episode, the first podcast we did was the first physical VHS tape I had was Star Wars. And so again, one of my favorite films of all time, and again, I know Andy's a massive Lord of the Rings fan, not of this one, but the other VHS tape that I had, and I think wasn't a friend's, but it was I think we had it from a video store and moved, right? So they came with us, was the animated Lord of the Rings. So yeah, I get that joy and the connection around the actual physical piece of media, because again, that tape was worn, and it would have been the same for you with Matrix, right? It would have been thin, draggy, lots of lines on the screen, trying to adjust the tracking to make it work. But yeah, it's that joy of just having things. And also the other thing that really got me in the conversation that you said was that physical, having that thing in front of you. So with the Transformers, or again, for me, fuck man, I really am a Star Wars fan, right? Star Wars action figures. And again, having and acting out those battles, or Vader not chopping off Luke's hand or something, as a being able to play and act out, I don't know, a fantasy or a role with those collectible figures. Again, now they're obviously such a massive market. Andy, same question for you, man. Like, where was the turn in regards to you and collecting physical media, especially? But again, what's the history for you, man?
I think the history for me was I was sick of paying late fees for fucking returning videos, so I just wanted to buy the fucking videos, so I didn't have to
buy it. I don't have to pay it. It's already going to cost me $60. I may as well buy it.
It wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing. It wasn't a thing until like just before DVDs came out. You could buy VHS, like X rentals from video stores.
Yeah,
easy. Yeah.
Yeah. So I started there. That's where I started. The problem for me though was that I was pretty fickle with my collecting. Like I didn't appreciate having the thing. I was always looking for the next thing. So once DVDs came out, I kind of neglected the VHS. I didn't give a shit about that, and now, like if you fast forward, X amount of years, I'm just a lot more appreciative.
25 years, man. It's all good.
I'm not going to say.
30. Sorry, I lie. It's probably 30. No.
Yeah,
I knew when you collected those ones from Chatswood. So yeah, that was a long time ago, man.
Yeah. So I appreciate physical media a lot more. It's the same with like my music collection. Like I used to have all these CDs, and I neglected the fuck out of them, and they had scratches and all this sort of shit. And so I thought, you know what? When I start collecting stuff, I want to have a collection of stuff I'm into, interesting stuff, hard to get stuff if I can, just and now with social media, I guess you can show off that stuff, and it's a bit of clout chasing type stuff, I guess, but not for me.
That's why we made a podcast, man. We made a whole channel around the clout.
You know what I mean, though, right? Like,
no, I know what you mean. I want a big collection now because of you guys. Yeah. Again, now I'm going to lose money again because you guys make me collect.
Yeah. So that's how it started. That's how it started. Is I was sick of paying late fees. I mean, I remember renting a video from some obscure video store.
It wasn't some obscure. It was Chatswood.
No.
Yeah, man. No, I was there. I know you had late fees. We all had late fees.
Yeah. Didn't rewind the tape, all that shit.
Didn't rewind the tape. That's an old one.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
So anyway.
Yeah. Go.
Show my age, but yeah. So that's where it started, and at the moment, it's evolved to actually taking care of the stuff that I collect, making sure that I preserve some sort of collection. Streaming has its place. It's great. But you can't. It's the quality of 4Ks now is awesome. So and in all honesty, the difference between streaming and maybe a 4K to some people is that they won't be able to tell the difference. To me, that's my partner. That's it's a lot of people.
Yeah.
But to me, it's having a physical thing is having a collection, having an archive is what I'm kind of really sort of trying to build a library, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, nice.
Mm.
And again,
I've had
makes
a
me
few
laugh
too
too.
many drinks.
I sidetracked too in that conversation because obviously I know you two pretty well. I've known you guys for forever. Maybe not forever, but long. We've been friends for ages. And
I was 12, Dave.
when,
I was 12.
I know. I met you when you were in year 7. Yes. and again, I twist off that as well. It's not about the collecting the physical media side, but it is that old video store experience. One of our best mates, another friend of the channel, he used to work in the video store. So Kev used to work in a video store, Rich?
Yep.
Prez used to work in a video store. So when we were young, it was his probably his second job, real technical first real job. And so I would rock in Thursday when the new releases would come out. He would have a selection that were either premieres or like the preview tapes. They used to get physical preview videos where they'd have like 2 movies so they could sit in the video store and recommend them. And then we'd take them home, or I'd take them back to my place, and then we'd just watch them over the weekend. So again, the physical side of getting even that VHS tape and taking it home, watching it. So it's embedded in my childhood, right? With
we had no choice back then. We had no choice back then.
That was simpler too. You walk in, you go, oh, it's not there. Shit. Now what do we get? Oh, let's walk through the aisles and grab something else.
And with that, like it's you get access to all this random shit that you would never like buy, because like something like a Spit on Your Grave in the horror section, like you're like, that looks fucking cool. I'm gonna get that. It's R-rated and I'm 10, but I want to watch that.
That's okay. I want to watch that movie.
Yeah.
and someone will get it for me.
Yeah, that's right. It's so different now. Everything's accessible. Well, most things are accessible. Not all. Like I don't think Revenge of the Nerds is available on streaming. That's probably been cancelled.
Cancel culture is a massive thing around other things that were huge in the
it's like
80s and 90s, right?
Imagine Porky's.
But even
like
like Police Academy, right? Police Academy, the first one, that even would be like even considered not risky, but just off in certain parts. You think it's not, but again, I guess it depends on you as the person.
It's the video store was like a shared experience where you could just go in with either your family or your mates, and you just choose some random shit. When you turn 18 and you get to access to the adult section.
Section.
Someone got Edward Ping's hands one time.
I think the first one I could get, I think, wow, this brings in age and talking about Scream as well. First one was the original Nightmare on Elm Street. That was the first rated that I got. And technically it would have been Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, even though it was MA, it was one of the first MAs in Australia. The original was, in Australia anyway, it was classified R, but they put the new sticker over going, oh, it's MA, it's 15 plus, but only 15 plus. So it was an experience. And that was a joy as well, right? You could walk in and get that physical, tangible item.
When it was there.
All right, take it home. If it was there.
If it was there. Like I think my first experience at the video store was Ghostbusters. It was just released. The original first Ghostbusters. It probably took 4 years to come out. And it was all
I think it was 3.
Yeah. if there was like a cover, a box behind the cover, that means it was available.
There was a video, was there?
And there was none. There's none. And then the trick was you ask the people behind the counter to see if it was
someone who returned it, and if there was one sitting in the chute.
And they go, oh, look, you're in luck. Someone's brought it back.
Oh, someone just brought it back. Give us 5 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got to
how
apologize.
hard it was to watch shit. Yeah.
Sorry, just let me apologize as well. I lie. 2 of our best friends actually worked in video stores. So Rivers also was in one. So Rivers used to work in one in Neutral Bay. Come on. Neutral Bay. I think it was Neutral Bay. So yeah, everyone I knew in my youth worked in a video store, so life was good. That's awesome. So again, turning the conversation a little bit different in regards to today now. And I think you mentioned it really a little bit earlier on, Gilfy, with the clout and the social media presence of it, and it being such a renaissance around physical media. And again, that's why we thought we'd do this episode tonight, was with those physical pieces of media. And again, you mentioned two things. Clout side of, yeah, I can show people, but also being able to have accessibility to ones you couldn't. So again, we've had conversations in the past, and again, this is all, behind the curtain of our friendships, was, one we probably talked about recently. And again, Rich, I think you posted originally, it was The Killer, right? So John Woo's The Killer was coming and it was becoming available.
Yeah.
Then that took me on the rabbit hole because I prefer hard boiled over The Killer. So again, I was like, I'll just check. What was it? The Criterion one that you were looking at? I can't remember which one was it.
No, the Arrow release.
Oh, Arrow. So again, my mate Rich had sent me a link to go, hey, this is coming out. Obviously, more for Gilfy than me. I'm like, The Killer. All right, what about hard boiled? And I was like, oh yeah, okay, same price. Oh, it's coming out. Oh, it's the deluxe edition. They're very limited edition with the cover and the artwork. And I was just like, okay, this is really cool. And it sort of changed my view around looking at physical media as a whole. So for you guys, what is it today that actually makes it exciting? So I know from a history standpoint, but is it, I guess it varies between the both of you, but I'll let you answer for yourselves. What's that joy? Is it the opportunity to watch that movie? Is it just I think, Andy, yours was very much around, I own it and I'm going to look after it. Or is it, I know you both watch them, but what's that endorphin rush that you get from collecting physical pieces of media? Rich, I'll start with you again, man.
Yeah, I guess it's all of the above, right? So you want to watch it again in the best way possible, right? So I have a home theater in my house, got a projector and everything like that with the sound system with Atmos and everything set up. So you want to hear and see like you were in the cinema again. So you want to watch stuff like that. Like for instance, we talked about Point.
Oh, lost
movie
you.
I haven't seen.
Oh, there you go. You're back. You're back. Sorry, man. We lost you. Yep, we're back.
So we were talking about Point Break a few weeks ago, and it's one of those movies that we grew up with, and you just like, man, wish it came back out in the cinema again. But if you've got the setup, why not just buy it, watch it, and it feels like you're back in the cinema again like that. So that's my enjoyment, is that watching these films. Like Sinners is probably last year's, probably number one or number two for me for the whole year. And watching that at home is unbelievable on a home theater or even on an OLED TV. It's crazy. And I didn't actually see that. I didn't do, and it's stuff like that when you can't, like having a family, obviously, right? So sometimes you just can't go to the cinema, you don't have the time. So to see it on coming out release, you're like, oh, I'm getting that, heard good things about it, I'm gonna grab it and then watch it at home. But yeah, watching it, collecting it, the reference material and stuff. So some things like I'll show you later, like Tron Ares is supposed to be one of the best looking discs this year. So 4K sound, everything like that. And it's that kind of experience you want at home that, yeah, you kind of get out of a cinema, right? But yeah, little things like that, you can't make it. You rather, sometimes it's own comfort of your own home.
Oh, cool. Gelby, how about you, man?
Yeah, well, a lot of what Rich said, resonates with me. So you have like a nice setup, and that's part of the reason why I haven't gone to the movies, is because I'm very comfortable at home. I don't have to deal with shit outside of my house. And I've got a nice setup. I've got a nice big screen TV, and it's the best possible quality of the movie I can watch is a 4K disc. I kind of skipped from, I used to collect DVDs, and then I kind of got into Blu-rays, but not all the way in on Blu-rays. And then for whatever reason, like with 4K, it was just what happened? I was at a JB Hi-Fi store, and they had, I think it was the Warcraft movie on a Samsung.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, on a Samsung display.
Shit movie, but it looks awesome.
Yeah, and I went, fuck, I want to see movies like that. That's how I want to see my movies, you know. And that's where I kind of got into that mind frame of getting back into collecting and 4Ks and all that, and 4K media and all that kind of stuff. The next thing for me though, it went from just I didn't give a shit about steelbooks or special edition or all that kind of stuff, or different brands of 4K media. It was just, I just want the 4K movie. But that slowly shifted once, like, companies just really they know what they're doing. Like they really make steelbooks.
Marketing is a joy and a talent.
Yeah, it is. Like, they make the 4K disc, the standard, just really boring and plain, and then they'll make a steelbook look fucking amazing and awesome artwork. You know, it's creative. It's just, yeah, it's like you just think, like, I want that in my collection. I want a creative take of that film in the best possible quality, in an awesome package. And that's how I've become fucking addicted now. And that's I'm in.
And Rich helps. We go, hey man, this one's come out.
Yeah.
Did you do
Hey man,
that?
look what came out.
But
But
even me
fault-
now, I get caught up in your messages, because obviously we have our own chat between the three of us, and that turns into conversation about new games. But it really is heavy, because guys love them so much. These ultra high definition 4K Blu-rays, right? And it's just like, even I sit there and I get tempted sometimes, and I'm like, it looks good. I haven't got the setup to play it. I've got a nice TV, but I've got nothing to play it on. Man, I got that on streaming. I can watch that all the time. But it comes back to, like,
for $20. For $20 in 4K. But if you want the steelbook, you got to pay over $100.
It's kind of nuts.
That's a different thing. But like, what I'm saying, I guess what I'm trying to say is, it's taken a different life. You know, it's like anything these days. Everything's collectible. Has its own sort of second life, all that kind of thing. Yeah,
I think that's the joy around it, right? As again, when I talk to you two especially, and again, all our mates, we always, like we said, talk about movies all the time and TV shows and what we've been watching, right? And talking to you two, especially for me, as someone that probably used to do very similar, I would buy every game. You know, if it was a game I wanted, it was a physical thing. I hated the download. It took too long. And Australian internet is shit. So again, you know, the 10 meg download ain't getting that 7 gig game very quickly, right? And again, I think having that physical piece of media was really easy and something that was really accessible. And now, with the way the world is, with the internet and giving us that marketplace across the globe, right? We're having that access to things, and I think that's probably one of the most important things about collecting in this state of what we're doing. I would never buy shoes from overseas, because you'll never get them. That's a very different story. But again, being able to have access to things. And do you think that's changed how you guys collect? Is it because it is so readily available to get something? And again, obviously there's always going to be a price. There's always going to be a markup. You know, if you're getting something from the US, now we're going to look at tariffs on top of, plus the GST coming back here and shipping, etc. But do you think that's something that really makes it easy for you guys as collectors today in 2026, as something that makes it more viable?
It's getting expensive.
Yeah, it is getting really expensive. Like, just for us Australians, it's really expensive. Especially now that Disney, well, it's been a couple of years now. Disney doesn't
earn everything.
They don't distribute. They just don't distribute physical media to Australia. So we have to get anything that's Disney titled from the UK or US, and even that's an extra premium.
Is that from Is that a limited or a steelbook, or is that just in general? Again, I don't look
Just
at
in
physical
general.
media in
And in
general.
general. So
So I couldn't
the
walk into
last
JB and get Aries. I couldn't get Tron Aries and just a standard Blu-ray without IMAX. No.
the last Disney physical media release was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Of course it was. Fucking hate that movie. Well, I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it. Don't fucking hate it because I never watched it.
But that
was
was the last one. So basically to get this, for instance,
yeah.
we had to get it from the UK. We can't get off, like, you can get it from the US, obviously, but UK is a bit of
$7,000 and $2 billion shipping.
But you got to do like I do. I got to wait for like Prime Days, Boxing Day sales, and stuff like that. When stuff gets a little bit cheaper, it's like Steelbook's on $100, $90. It jumps down a little bit further down. So you're like, oh, should I get? Should I not? And it's like that kind of sense. But yeah,
$50 minimum.
Yeah,
per whatever. If you want something like, I'm just trying to think of a movie that you would like, a special edition steelbook or something. Well, like The Killer or Hard Boiled. Yeah, that's like $60-$70.
Yeah.
And then
not like you guys where I don't have the physical. Have a setup. I do have a new OLED TV. I don't have anything to play on. It would be on the PlayStation 5, right? So it's like I don't even have a dedicated 4K player for it. So again, I have a soundbar.
It's a niche. I got my back.
Hey, Samsung. Samsung, thank you for the repair. He's been crying.
For free.
Did not watch the movie at home in that setup because the soundbar was gone. And you had the only problem that the technician was the only time he'd ever seen your problem. So hey, man, congrats.
Yeah, that technician was Austin Powers. He looked like Austin Powers. He laughed like Austin Powers. He was English like Austin Powers. It was so cool. Yeah. Did
he have a mini?
No, I had the mini.
You have the mini. Well, you as a family now have a mini.
Yeah, that's right.
Cool.
Awesome. But if we go back to it, so if you go back to it, right? So you get something like this, right? So steelbooks, you kind of get a bit of.
They should have left Leto's head inside the mask. Man. Like, you didn't have to put his face on it. Like, come on, man.
But you got like. So the collectors like myself and Andy, you look at this stuff, it's like, oh man, you got to have that kind of stuff, right? So and when you got access to,
is it the IMAX disc? Is the second disc
no
IMAX version?
So that's the other things, right? So
that's
Disney. I was leading with the question. Hey, who knew?
Yeah,
that's like we planned it.
So the whole IMAX kind of thing as well. It's like, why don't it really? I guess you got a higher bit rate, got to use a larger disc and all that kind of things. But it gets a bit. Yeah, you go down a massive rabbit hole. That's what I say. So you go through like IMAX, Atmos. Oh, you got DTSX. Oh wow, you need something else. You need that. You did double vision for instance. My projector doesn't do double vision, but OLED's crystal clear color, no black as blacks and stuff like that. It looks perfect. So if you're watching something like The Matrix, for instance, we were talking about before, it looks gorgeous. It's got crystal clear and stuff like that. But stuff like that, you kind of it's like how we collect. I guess we also get a bit of FOMO, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's different levels of collecting with 4K movies. Like there's the standard disc. Like I was saying, you can pick up whatever movie you want for like $20, or $25.
Sometime or another, and get 2 for $40.
You want to go another level, you pay for a steelbook, and a steelbook version of that movie is limited, and again, it's a bit of clout involved in owning that. And then then you've got your like, and the more of the rabbit hole you go in, you find out who these makers of these special editions are. And they go all out, and you're looking at like $100, $120 plus for a movie, and you get all this extra stuff. Like you get booklets, maybe a little poster or whatever, if you're into that kind of thing. But yeah, it's addictive. And sometimes you buy movies that you don't even watch. But not saying I'm one of those people, but
You are.
but
That's all right. We'll talk about that a little bit
Well-
later as we show, because you both are. And I can't say that because I was looking at something and again, my collection lives in the garage. Unlike these two that have shelves upon shelves and they're set up in a specific way, mine sit in my garage on some massive Bunnings shelves because I don't know, about 6 months ago, I decided to unpack some boxes and found all my old DVDs and Blu-rays. And again, I was laughing about Rich got a box. Well, I don't know, the beginning of the year, January-ish. Finally went through the other weekend of just ones that I just didn't want anymore. I had a collection of ones, and a lot of them were unopened. It was just movies that I bought for some reason, or as a two for sale. So I was just like, I'll watch that one day, grab that, and put it in the collection.
Did you realize you had American ones in there? American versions?
Yeah, because I got some when we were in Hawaii too, man. Like I've been collecting forever. I just buy
That's what I
random
was
shit.
like. I picked one up and going, Best Buy. You bought a couple from Best Buy.
I can't even remember what it was. I know I kept the MWO, the story of the NWO, kept that 2 discs. That was awesome. Got that at Best Buy as well. So that was awesome.
Yeah. So
I believe they don't carry physical media anymore.
No, they do not. They do not. Barnes and Noble in the US is a big physical media place where you can buy it. It's like I think it's like kind of like Borders, but they do music and movies as well.
Yeah.
But they're all different. It's what they have in one store. It doesn't mean it's going to be in another store. I found.
It's like an Audi.
Yeah.
Mostly books.
An Audi for movies.
Yeah, Walmart was like that. The only thing I found from Walmart in my US experience was hang on a sec.
I see he's going deep in the collection, Rich. Look, see, you can see in the reflection his cabinet of movies. And that's not all. There's some on the other side.
Wolfman.
Oh yeah, the original.
Is that the Del Toro one?
No, this is the original.
That's the original.
Black and white fucking Wolfman shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. I haven't watched it.
That's awesome. That is.
Tell you, man, we're talking about a rabbit hole. You go down a rabbit hole when you start wanting to collect some of this stuff. So just think about it. I started collecting. When you think about it, I started collecting because of the Matrix. I have so many versions of. I used to have so many versions of the Matrix. I used to have that glass with the bust, with the head bust, and it had every single movie plus the Animatrix. I have no idea where that went off to. I moved so many times I can't remember where it is. But then I get the 4K versions. You get so many different versions, steelbooks, normal editions, and stuff like that. It's just like, some people just want every edition of just one movie. It's kind of crazy.
That would be me. If I went in the garage now, I know I would find all the individual Matrix, the collection Matrix ones. And this is just normal Blu-ray. This is when Blu-ray started coming out. That and Star Wars. That would be the Star Wars. Oh, okay. Let's take it down a notch. It would be the original 6. The original 6 movies in that. Remember when that went on sale? Far out. That was so long ago. Wow.
I still got the VHS of the.
I ran to JB in the middle of lunch, went downstairs, picked up the 6-disc collector with all the special editions and the actual making of, and then went back to work. Yeah.
If you had like original VHS copies of Star Wars, you'd be fucking laughing. Like, if you wanted
give it to someone to go, make this 4K. It's not Georgified. Well, there's no special edition shit in there.
Yeah, edition stuff. Yeah, exactly.
There are people that do that, bootleg versions of the original Star Wars films in 4K.
So, yeah, and I had to go searching for it because there's one special edition DVD of Star Wars, the trilogy, that actually has the special features is the original theatrical cut of the movie.
Really?
DVD. Yeah. It's Smalls has the exact same copy that he actually told me about it, and I went looking for it and I found it. And so you do have people like the unaltered ones. And fingers
Mm.
crossed for the 50th anniversary next year that it does come out.
Apparently, it's happening in IMAX. I don't know how
Mm.
that's going to work, but they're doing it. So,
Fingers
where
crossed.
they
It's just
release it?
more green screen around there and just more stars.
Yeah.
Make the
It's not
Death
going to be the
Star look
same.
bigger.
It won't be the same. I just think there's the
No,
original VHS copies are
And
out
I
there,
guess that'll be the
but,
biggest thing ever too, especially for us going to the movies the other night. And again, appreciate what you said in the beginning, Andy, about it's been so long since we've gone. I go all the time to the movies, as weird as that sounds. Don't collect physical media, but when I go to a pre-release one. So it's the 9:00, 9:30 session the night before. The last thing I saw was probably Fantastic Four in the cinema, like first steps. And I was like, I'll go do that. I'll go see Superman. Again, I know, Gelfie, you won't come see Superman with me.
yeah.
That's all right. But
Supergirl.
Well, those experiences are nice because it was so cool to catch up with you guys and go to the movies and watch something. So again, I guess that hype would be the same for that physical piece of media, right? Getting that movie that you wanted in that collection and again putting it in there. One thing you guys mentioned, and again, for me, the novice, the person that doesn't understand as much, you mentioned different, I'm going to say distributors now, correct me if I'm wrong, in regards to different companies that sell. So you guys have mentioned, and again, they're in our conversations. What are some of them, and like, what's the difference, Rich? What are some of those companies or distributors or whatever we want to call them, and what's the difference?
I guess the thing that really everybody's into right now is boutique labels, right? I don't know if you agree with me that one, Andy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I won't agree because
so we're talking about Criterion.
Relatively new thing. Well, Criterion's been around for a while, but
for a while, Arrow, Second Sight. What was the other ones? You
Umbrella.
got
Umbrella Corp.
Umbrella. You've been playing way too much racing.
There is a company. So Australians have two major ones. It's got Umbrella and Imprint, and they release some
Imprint.
Yeah, so they actually released some pretty crazy box sets. So recently, they released a Kill Bill box set, which is about, I don't know how to do this, but it's probably about 4 times the size of this.
Yeah,
of a normal DVD, and it's basically
the
particular
2
cover
whole
and stuff.
movies. Just 2 movies.
Yeah,
What else?
just 2 movies, but it was a collector's box set. So I didn't grab it. I already had the 2 steel books, which I love.
It was $7,000 Australian.
Yeah, no, it was actually, how much was it? Annie? It was 125, 130.
It wasn't too bad because they're an Australian company, so you don't have to pay.
Yeah, so you get all these special
USD,
things like posters, booklets, art books, picture books, and all this kind of stuff all in one release. It's crazy. I'll send you a YouTube link of all the people that have grabbed it. It's crazy. But I think our favorites right now is Arrow and Criterion. I reckon is my favorites. So, for instance, we were saying before that House Party, Criterion release, and perfect release. Even looking in the artwork of that, it's like crazy good.
Awesome.
Yeah. Like I have my opinions on the transfer and stuff like that, but again, it's also to have this movie that's what 35, 36 years old, to have this in your hand.
Fuck, you
and
just
to say
he was 36 years old. Well, I guess it was 520, right? No, a 580 recording, standard definition, nothing in it.
So,
wow.
Rich.
So
Rich, I've got one Umbrella Corp movie, which is
Resident Evil.
Is that Umbrella as well?
Oh, Dogma is that Umbrella.
Dogma came out. Yeah, Dogma came out as an Umbrella release here.
Oh, okay.
And so for instance,
are they tied into the actual film studios, or are they just distributing for local countries or locations, or do you guys? Sorry, I'm throwing everyone under the bus. Do you guys know how it works? Like, is there a sort of a definition?
I think,
if you're interested.
Yeah, I think certain studios release to certain labels.
Okay.
So different distributors and stuff like that. So for instance, I think for like, just say this one, Dogma, right? So this is also released in 2 different boutique labels, one in the UK and one in the US. All came out with Dogma. I think it's all the same print. Don't 100% quote me on that one, but this is now hard to get. You can't find it anywhere. Like even the UK version I think you can still grab. I haven't seen this in any stores anywhere. I don't even see if you see it's online anymore.
I'm gonna look afterwards.
Yeah, but
that's an all-time classic.
yeah, but yeah, that's an umbrella release. So that
Okay.
the Kill Bill I was talking about. Yeah, so I think certain the studios go with different labels and stuff like that. Don't quote me which ones, but
Yeah.
in the US, I think they do that as well. So
And obviously, the
certain
US would
studios
be
go
a
with them.
larger market as well as, I guess, as
Yeah.
well as
Yeah.
the UK. I mean, where the distribution and studios actually physically are as well.
Both.
Yeah.
UK, even Japan has some interesting. They do interesting stuff as well.
Yeah, they got
This
some
would
crazy
always
stuff,
be
and that's
just different looking, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they got
and
their
then
own,
it goes to,
own thing happening.
and the ghost thing with 3D, right? 3D's kind of died down, and
Don't tell me
Japan's
that,
still
Rich. I still got heaps of 3D movies out the back.
Yeah.
I'll watch them. That TV's long
But
gone.
you can look. Most of them projectors still support it, so even the new ones still support it.
This is a
Oh wow!
Japanese. Well, it's a Warner Brothers.
That one's still sealed. You can't tell me what that movie's like at all because you've still got
Not at
plastic
all.
in it. I can see the
That's
reflection.
right. That's right. That's right. I don't watch this shit. I just collect it.
Yeah, but the
Too much
Japanese
hardware,
do
That's
do pretty good releases. They do. I still have. I've shown you, Gelfie, the Ghost in the Shell edition that I have, the Japanese edition that I have of Ghost in the Shell. It's pretty
I'd
crazy.
like to see that. Yeah.
Awesome. What else can a noob in the world of physical media ask you guys besides showing us what you got? I don't know what
Well,
else. Sorry, you go, Gelby.
Look, there's other things. There's not just movies. There's music. There's toys. There's
such a good point. We haven't even delved
posters.
into the world of vinyls and posters, right?
People are into collecting movie posters. That's a thing.
Sorry, we had this conversation off air, but I would like you to grab it. Gelfie, can you grab the Fight Club soundtrack and explain to everyone how this album, the soundtrack of this movie works?
So this is a Mondo release of the Fight Club soundtrack. Not sure if it's still available. It might have been sold out, but you have to tear it. You have to break the cover to get to the actual vinyl. So
I'm sorry, can I butt in? I didn't notice.
No perforation. It's a perforated thing.
Oh wow!
You have to tear it. You can't. Yeah, it's damaged.
And I just noticed then when you pulled it off, and I didn't pay attention when we looked at it before we went on air. I laughed because in my head, and I was going to ask until I thought about obviously what the movie is, about the IKEA label. Again, the IKEA label and design thing. And I was like, oh, it's Fight Club. Why am I? I'm not going to ask it. I'm not going to be that idiot on the internet to go, why is it got an IKEA label? Well, hey, because that's how he lives his life until the apartment blows up.
So Rich has one, a copy, but he hasn't opened it. This is what it looks like.
The soap.
The soap, the paper soap company. I don't know if you can see.
Yep.
Nice Paper Street Soap Company.
And it's coming out on 4K.
Yeah.
I think that we need to. That I will buy. You guys tell me when it comes in. I will buy that movie or whatever. that is one of my ultimate.
Okay. See, already we're going into the rabbit hole. That's a Disney release because it's a Fox release.
It's a Fox
so guess where we have to get it from? UK.
And you know what's even worse?
The States.
No, I'm walking out the back. I'm going to go get my DVD. I know I have that DVD out the back. I'm going to go find it. That'll be for the next physical media corner. I'm going to find Fight Club.
Yeah,
that was awesome. That's ridiculous.
So you have to break this to get to the records. And that's another thing. Like if you're into records, like it's the hi-fi equipment, it's the record player, it's the stylus.
I think that's the biggest rot in the universe at the moment is vinyl, right? Vinyl hurts me to my core because
Very expensive.
I had saved all the shit my parents had. I bet you two are the same. Fuck, man,
Mhm.
goldmine or classics. You know, like there would be an amount of albums that would be sitting there. And again, I know my
Yeah.
father-in-law. We just again going down the rabbit hole of we just bought him finally bought him a turntable, and it was fucking complicated because it just didn't know where to start, and it's for an older gentleman as well. So that's the other side is I'm old, he is older, so I didn't want to make it complicated. And then do we get preamp? Do we get an amp? And then I just went, no, I'm going to get a little Bluetooth speaker because that's all he needs to make life simple. And when we were at his place a couple of weeks ago, I set it up and had it all going, and he just went out the back and pulled out all these LPs. They're like 60 years old.
Yeah.
And again,
Yeah.
maybe not the type of mainstream music you'd look at from a collection standpoint, but they're old school vinyls, right? And it was just like, and they play, and the sound was still amazing. Like it was still really good. Going through the Bluetooth speakers, he was impressed that we could take the speaker through the house. Just take that speaker while it's still playing a vinyl that he's had for 1,000 years. It was really cool. And again, you mentioned it then with the equipment, etc. Have you guys got a selection of your favorite vinyls that you would have? Like you don't have to go get them. Is there a list? Give us a top 5 if you can of your. And again, it doesn't have to be. I think it's more of your favorite vinyls that you have. Maybe it's because of the artwork. Maybe it's because like the Paper Street Soap Company looking like the bar of soap. It's just your 5 favorites if you can. I'm throwing everyone right under the bus.
I've got a couple.
Just answer this. Which is like I'm going to go and find them. Yeah. So just personal favorites for whatever reason they mean something to you, like whatever it could be.
Well, it's the same thing with movie collecting. Music collecting is I had a music collection when I was younger, like CDs. And
you can't play half those CDs anymore, Gelfie. NWA, man, it's wrong.
No, I can't. No, I can't. But so one of the first things that got me into vinyl collecting was movie scores, like movie soundtracks. That's something that I really
be good.
Yeah. So I really wanted to, have like.
And Rich, you can't say anything because I know you're the same. You're a score maniac as well. Like again, I'm very lucky. My friends are very cultured with what they like. It's awesome.
So you just make a bit of doobie and you put on the Star Wars soundtrack, and you're fucking.
You're in the galaxy far away.
It's great. You zone
you're
out.
On Tatooine. You got a droid.
It's a modern day symphony, right? Like movie scores. They're awesome. So that's what really got me into vinyl collecting. The first one that I really wanted was from a game called Hotline Miami, and this is one of my favorite fucking vinyls. There's about 10 vinyls in here, so I'm not going to open them all, but this is the main cover. I don't know if you know the game.
Yep.
It's
kind
the soundtrack is to me revived the synth sort of sounds of the 80s.
Yep.
Looks like the same as the game plays, Rich. The game is a retro.
It is awesome. I love synth music. It's a segue to this record, which is John Carpenter's soundtrack for Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Awesome.
Is he in every track?
He made the soundtrack.
Yeah, Are they all him?
Yeah, it's all him and
someone else. All him.
Yeah.
Big Trouble in Little China. Sorry.
I have that too. So
I know you.
I can't name five albums, Dave. I've got too many.
That's all right. You've already given me 3, man.
Yeah.
Rich, what?
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a stab on Rich's. It is going to be. It's going to be a Star Wars soundtrack. It would be definitely that. Even though it makes no sense. Terminator 2. He's like, maybe. No, that's all I got. Star Wars, man. Actually, Back to the Future. Back to the Future.
Oh yeah. So, Alan Silvestri, Brad Friedel from Terminator 2. I think Brad Friedel. So, Yeah, so I actually don't have Back to the
I've got
Future.
that too,
Now I'm
Dave.
thinking about it.
Rich.
I need to get it.
Rub it in.
So my probably my favorite, not just because it's probably my
Just
favorite
because. Yeah.
soundtrack. It's Tron Legacy,
Yeah,
Daft Punk.
Oh,
Daft Punk.
that would make sense.
That
Yeah,
was
Nine
when
Inch
I
Nails,
saw
Nine
that
Inch
at the
Nails
cinema.
didn't do the same thing in Aries. It was
Yeah,
good.
but
It wasn't the
it was
same.
good. That was good. Look,
Mm.
I'm a big Nine Inch Nails fan, and I listen to, especially, I think, what's the other one? The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That soundtrack is
Mm.
unbelievable, and Trent Reznor, unbelievable. That's probably one of the top 10 as well for me. So number one would be Tron Legacy, and I've got that on vinyl. I also got, so one of my favorite vinyls, well, two, is one is because my wife bought this for Christmas, and it got me back into vinyl collecting. Was a copy of The Force Awakens, and it's a copy of The
so
Force Awakens that when it spins, it actually gives you a 3D pop up of a TIE fighter.
Oh, really?
So it's pretty cool.
That's
Yeah.
And yeah, so my wife got me that for Christmas once, and yeah,
Gilby's going on Amazon, eBay. He's going to find it. He's going to find a reseller and go, how much? No, I'm not paying 7,000.
there's some
so
crazy
many different
ones.
things. Yeah, there's crazy things. There's vinyl with blood in
Yeah.
it. There's like
Yeah,
just I've got these things that you can put on top of your vinyl, like it's called
yeah,
a
on top.
signature. It
Yeah,
spins around.
they're pretty cool.
They Live, one of my favorite movies of all time.
But stuff like that, like
Shit like that,
one
you
of the
know what I
other
mean?
ones.
Like it's just
Yeah,
it's a whole
it
world
gets
out
you,
there.
it gets you collecting, and it gets you. I like it. It makes me feel like a child again. That's what I point it as well. So
Yeah.
yeah. So when
Yeah.
you listen to these kind of stuff, like I will listen to, like I used to read a lot of Star Wars novels, and I used to
I
put
never
it.
did
You
that.
just
That's
put
a
the
waste of time, that reading.
would and you'd put the soundtracks in the background and just let it run while you're reading. So stuff like that. But yeah, you got some classic soundtracks out there that you kind of like.
Yeah.
Gelfie showed Fight Club. I've got that in my collection. Like, imagine I got God of War in my collection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
We got a
God of
we got a
War,
Mondo
Last of
release
Us.
of God of War, Last of
Last
Us.
of Us.
Yeah.
Last of Us is probably number one, I reckon, for video game soundtracks.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It would be.
No,
be
no,
up there,
sorry.
number one.
Hotline Miami is my favorite.
Oh yeah, that's your one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you
A
got
random
so many
question,
out
'cause
there, and
as it is there a GTA one? GTA 5?
It's just songs.
imagine the
You can get-
license. Yeah.
You can get the
just
score.
right. It's
There is
just
a-
the
there-
radio.
There is a score for GTA 5. I'm pretty sure you can get that in vinyl. I know I've got a copy of Red Dead 2. The score.
Oh
for
wow.
that.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Yeah, it's the same guy who did God of War. Like the music on video games is incredible as well.
Mm.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Just imagine. And then one of my favorite people to listen to, like, is Hans Zimmer, right? He did a
Yeah.
COD soundtrack.
yeah, right. Okay.
And it's probably one of the best soundtracks out of the COD franchise.
Which one
Yeah,
do
of
you do?
course. Which one? Yeah.
I think it was MW2,
Oh really?
the old one. Yeah, from
The
the
original.
2010s.
Mm.
What, the original Modern Warfare?
Yeah. Wow.
So one of those.
Yeah.
I
So,
guess
yeah,
it's
But you
like
got
one of those
so
vinyls,
many,
yeah.
man.
Yeah. Sorry, Gelfie, you were going to say something, man?
Yeah, there's so much stuff out there. Me and Rich have been collecting for a couple of years. We can always point you the right way if you're into something or whatever you're after.
You need to talk to my wife first, man. I don't have room
Yeah,
to get anywhere, man.
yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. I'm running out of room.
All right,
It's expensive.
bring them over, and we'll more Mexican again. We'll sit them all down.
There you go. We just got to convince her with food.
With food.
Yeah,
That's all you have to do, right? We just got to go over for lunch, and while she's eating, Rich can just go, "Hey, man, have you seen this?" And then that's all I need. That should get her on the path to it.
She'll
All right.
probably kill me.
Yeah, she killed me first. You'll just get Richard.
But yeah, again,
awesome.
like
Yeah.
as we said, as we said for that, but vinyls, Andy, I don't know how much are vinyls now, like $80.
Depends
but
on
not
it
cheap.
again, right? I guess that's
very
the biggest
selective
crazy.
now,
Yeah. I think that was the biggest thing when we were looking for my father-in-law was like we would just look at the physical equipment, right? And then we'd look at the vinyls, and I looked at someone and just went, I wouldn't have paid that in the day it was released. Like, no. And again, Gelfie, I was 10 seconds down when you were talking about trading your CDs back in good old 10 seconds down at the station.
Yeah, hell yeah. Well, he used to rent CDs.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was like a video store for CDs. So that's how I used to make my mixtape.
Yeah.
Pay $5 and you get to hire a CD for 2 days.
Yeah, or you trade them in, Rich, or you do like a swap, or he'd buy them and you could just buy stuff in there. Yeah. Wow. That was so long ago.
It sure was.
No, that doesn't exist. That's gone. That station doesn't look the same.
I had a point, but I forgot what I was going to say. But
sorry, man. I talk too much.
That's all right. Shout Factory is another good brand. So they do more horror titles.
Okay.
Something like, just like
Halloween.
They Live, Halloween.
Yeah.
The Blob.
All classics.
Yeah. But a lot of these titles, they're not on streaming, and if they are, they're not.
Yeah.
There's a lot that's not on streaming. Like obviously,
Amazon has a collection of random movies, but they come and go. Like I remember watching a movie, Maniac Cop, on Amazon.
Oh man, that was a mad movie.
But it just comes and goes, like, and it's hard to find. You're not gonna unless you pay for it, and that's the thing with streaming. Like, is you can just not have any streaming and just pay what you want to stream.
Well, that's my biggest pain at the moment too with streaming, right? So I'm paying for multiple services. Then the only service I don't have is the one where it's the movie that I want to watch. And I'm like, oh yeah, I can go through Apple TV and then hire it. And I'm just like, they're not breaking the bank. Like, don't get me wrong, but buying that physical piece of media makes a difference. Well, some of them it depends on the age, right? Some of them are like $12, or you can buy it and it's like $40. It's like I'm buying a digital version, so I can play it at anything great, but I don't own it technically. I own a virtual license to a virtual movie. They can stop.
You can't watch it if your internet's down.
Sure. Yeah. Logical thought. Then the internet down. What would I do if the internet's down? I have to go to sleep.
Just going back to Dogma. So if we go back to Dogma, before this was released, this was one of the rarest Blu-rays you could buy, and they were selling up to the hundreds to get that on Blu-ray.
Really?
Because out of print.
How much for Morats, man? How much for Morats? I got that.
Well, Morats is okay. That's an Arrow release.
I just wanted to sell it. I want to sell one. No, okay.
Kevin Smith movies, like this Dogma was like a rare thing to find out, like in Blu-ray, any physical media, even on streaming.
It's gone to heaven with God, right? Alanis Morissette took it with him.
Yeah, it's not on streaming. There's a whole bunch of movies that are just not available to stream. There's just not, and you can't watch them. Like if you just rely on that. So I still have some old DVDs actually as well. Things like Ford Fairlane, Time Machine, the original old school movie.
I thought you meant the Brendan Fraser one, man.
Brendan Fraser?
No, that was Journey to the Center of the Earth, wasn't it?
Literally,
No,
yeah.
Sorry.
no, that's
I found
no,
that.
no.
That was in some random case. I think it was in my
Yeah.
wedding video. I went,
And actually, that's a good point. So there's still a lot of movies that yet to be released in 4K that everyone's waiting on.
There is
Things like
yeah.
Fight Club. They're drip feeding us now because they know
they
they're
know the
building up.
market's so
Yeah.
massive.
They know they're gonna get it. They're gonna get the money for that. So
Yeah.
stuff
And I think
like
that was a big thing I saw this week too, Rich, when you sent me that link about the popularity of people on YouTube and social media around physical media, and it was a cool rabbit hole to have a look at, because it's like I don't take it for granted as much as other people, because at least I have YouTube, right? So when we talk, it's part of our normal daily conversation of something that's new, because you two are letting each other know something's coming. And again, I'll look at it and go, oh, cool. And then sort of, go on with my life. But yeah, it is a very different way of looking at it. And again, no, I appreciate it, because it's something that collecting is such a massive thing. And again, like you said, as I look up at my monitor, I've got Geralt, I've got Kate 6. I look over to the left, I've got Hot Toys as well. Like, yeah, just random bits and pieces, our Destiny days, our Witcher 3 days, like I said, Kal-El, and we can't see him.
But we also forget about stuff like this.
My bat fleck, bat fleck, Batman. Yeah,
we forgot these as well. Pop vinyls.
Oh man, how long have we got?
We
got time.
We've been going on for weeks.
We don't have to go anywhere tomorrow. It's not like it's a work day. All right.
And to the streaming on the flip side of streaming, like with that new Paramount deal, that's
gonna break. That's gonna break so much shit.
Yeah,
that's HBO's gone. HBO, say goodbye. Their catalog is gonna be
on
that's it.
Yeah, they'll be on Paramount. They'll be both. They'll merge.
Oh, Paramount Plus, right?
Yeah,
they'll merge.
That thing's gonna be massive.
But
I don't know. I don't have any evidence that that Paramount taking over or buying Warner Bros. Is going to be better for physical media. On the surface, it sounds like it will be, because Netflix hardly ever releases anything on physical media.
Yeah.
There are exceptions. There's a couple of things out, and I grab them. Anything Netflix releases, I'll try and grab. But with Paramount taking over or buying out Warner Brothers, it's going to be interesting to see how they manage physical media. It's such a huge deal. Like, I don't know how they're going to recoup their money. They're going to have to charge people a shitload of money for this combined streaming service.
Do you think that's
do you
think they'll combine it?
Yes.
Yeah, I reckon they will.
You reckon?
Yeah.
So would you lose the premium tag of HBO when
they'll have it separate
Paramount Plus, or a different pack? You reckon it'll be a different package of HBO, Paramount Plus, and whatever?
Yeah. So you can watch HBO on Paramount Plus with its own sort of channel within
its own app and subscription price. Yeah.
So how like Star Wars, like Disney does, like different channels. They've got the Marvel, they've got the Star Wars.
Yeah.
I reckon.
But at least that's one price, though.
Paramount Plus interface sucks. Like it's just.
I don't use it. That's why I'm not sure.
It's fine. It's very basic. But if they're gonna have like something like HBO, but in relation to physical media, I think Paramount Plus would be the better choice out of the two companies that would continue releasing titles.
Because they release their own titles, right? Yeah.
Yes, they do. Yeah. So all the Mission Impossibles, they do.
I was waiting for someone to rip out a Mission Impossible disc for us.
Yeah.
Rich is looking. He goes, I can't get it right now. I have to get up and look for it.
It's over there.
It's in the collection.
So it'll be interesting to see what happens once this deal goes through and everyone's, it's all in action, and how they treat physical media will be interesting.
Yeah, no, that's a really good call as well.
Yeah.
Right,
so have we converted you now? Have we converted you?
You've always had me converted.
We have to convert you.
It's just the tight ass in me goes, I don't want to pay $60 for a disc I'm not going to watch.
Yeah.
You guys know as well as
Yeah.
as well as everyone now watching, I don't watch as much as I used to. And I am enjoying the fact that we're doing this, and also there's those recommendations. We've gone to the movies, there's something to watch. Like Bugonia I never heard of it. I would never have
I'm
looked at
so
a movie
glad you
like that
watched
to
it. I'm
watch.
so
No, man,
glad you
I'm glad I watched it too. Don't get me wrong. I am actually really glad I watched it. And I am upset that I didn't watch Weapons because I saw that a couple of weeks ago. I go, oh shit, that looks interesting. I want to watch it. And then when you guys hyped it, I'm like, yeah. In regards to physical media, yes, I think I'll probably be selective to start. But like I said, when Fight Club comes, tell me. that one's a definite. It's the only one I'm buying in 2026. It'll be Fight Club.
That's definite number day one, man.
Yeah. That's tell me, and the UK can take my money. Well, yes, you guys have convinced me. So again, don't be surprised. Next week again. So I bought some movies. I've got to buy a player first. I've got to get the hardware first. PS5 can only do so much.
PS5's fine.
PS5's fine.
Says you two who have a separate 4K device to watch your
movies. We're stupid. That's why.
But how good is that Panasonic, Gelfie?
Oh man, it's great. It is so good.
Recommendation on 4K player. Gelfie, Rich, give up the model that you recommend.
The Panasonic
UB820.
Yeah.
There you go. Panasonic, you heard it. What was it, Rich?
UB820.
UB820, Panasonic. If you want to come and support the channel, you're more than welcome to. And if you want to shit, I will take one just to put it through a review. We'll do a review of hardware on the channel. Why not?
Oh yeah, we'll definitely will. Especially projectors and stuff. TVs.
Yeah.
Why not?
TVs, projectors, anyone, Samsung, Sony, anyone, LG.
Hey,
you're more than welcome to.
Got to give it. If it wasn't for these TVs, you wouldn't get into 4K.
No, that's it, right? And that's so good. Yeah, that's another conversation. All right.
I can. Yeah, sorry.
Go no, go, man.
No. That's a TV.
Yeah.
TVs, man. These
guys are like.
Yeah, let's go. Over to you, Dave.
I wanted to have a look at your physical media. So again, physical media corner has been very long and large tonight, but I think it's a really good conversation to start again for novices, noobs, whatever you want to call us, people like myself, to sort of have that conversation around it. Because again, it is such an amazing hobby. And again, I see your guys' passion when we're looking at it. So, well, guys, if you've got any physical media you want to show, anything you got in front of you, I know we've gone through a bit and piece. And again, I will show something. Oh, one or two things. It's more to piss off the audience more than anything else. But that's watch your reactions and you understand why after I show you.
So I already showed most of mine today. But pick up over the weekend. Hey,
I haven't seen that movie. I haven't seen that movie in 1,000 years. I've actually forgot that movie existed until you showed it.
It's another remake. Yeah, it belongs in the remake world. There's a whole list of remake of movies that just aren't quite successful, in my opinion.
There's a topic. What movies should actually be remade? I'm going to put that one in the mental Rolodex.
Ooh.
They live.
And the ones that shouldn't have been remade.
There's so many that shouldn't have been remade.
The rest have already shown on part of the conversation, but one we watched over the weekend.
Yes.
Again, we know it's on Disney Plus, but I still watch it on disc.
Is it on IMAX? Do they have IMAX on Disney Plus? No. Yeah, so you may as well watch the disc in that case, yeah.
It does. Tron Ares has got the IMAX version, but
on Disney Plus,
yeah, on Disney Plus. Yeah, that one did, but I didn't. I did watch it in IMAX. Didn't make any difference on my TV. It's not big enough. It had big moments, but the rest of it, yeah. Gelfie, got any physical ones yourself you'd like to show off? I've shown you everything. I have my favorites.
Yes,
Want to see
I'm
that
sure-
Resident Evil copy?
Yeah, man. Bring up Resi. Yeah.
It's
Oh, that's a cool cover too.
Yeah, lenticular.
Yes. I think they were selling it at 120 at EB Games, and then I picked it up
Jeez.
for whatever price at JB.
$79 at JB.
Yeah. So, yeah, no brainer.
Still played less than me, man. I paid more than that, but that's okay.
Awesome game. Wow, what a game. So I haven't bought much. Everything else is sort of on its way. And
Yeah.
because of this game, I haven't really watched anything.
And
Yeah.
I agree on your take on that game too, because I also haven't played much because I too bought it on Friday. You said I've got it, I'm going to get it on the way home, and I went okay. So I got it. I downloaded it. You said that. I went, I'm not going to the shops. I'm not going to buy it.
How much was it online?
But too much. 109.
Yeah, right. I had a voucher.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the price you pay with digital as well, right? Especially in the gaming space. They're not going to discount on day one. It's
No,
but I just couldn't be bothered going anywhere to get it. And
you can pick up games for like $10 after a while, though.
but that's it. If I wait, it'll be somewhere cheaper. It's just they've caught on as well with the digital market and just gone, they're gonna buy it no matter what. So it's just like, and again, I'm not buying as many day one releases anymore. And that one was like okay, this sounds amazing. Again, you and other friends have said it's going to be awesome. Watched a couple of reviews and went, I bought worse. I may as well buy one that's really good, even though I'm not a Resident Evil, not a fan. I am a fan, but I don't play a lot of them. And I was just like, I'm going to give it a go, and it is amazing. So well done. The graphics are
Wait till you get
intense.
to Raccoon City.
Dude, I haven't left the hospital yet.
Yeah, no. I haven't even played the Raccoon City part. I've just started, and it's it's so good. So good. Yeah.
So anyone, if you're interested, Resident Evil 9 Resident Evil Requiem is available in all good physical media places like JB and eBay. Just don't go to eBay. They'll rip you blind. All right, cool. Well, I actually thought, because we're doing physical media again, I would grab something. And again, like I mentioned before, mine is more to annoy people. So again, yes, yeah, there's only a few in my collection, right? And again, the matcher to that one.
I still have to find the other version of that.
Man,
I think I've got it. I've got that.
I've found the other Man of Steel one as well. I was like, I don't remember buying two either. I don't remember at all. But my flip side was, and Rich, you made me laugh when you said this as well, because it wasn't my intention. But actually, went into the garage to get that.
Oh, awesome.
Oh.
So, like it was cool. Like, and again, for you guys, like you said before, it's got the flip out, different artwork, the code and everything, postcards. And I had actually forgotten I had that. And then it made me think of another one. And again, another market, another conversation. Obviously, games are, especially physical media games, but I had remembered this. And it's actually the right? But it's the 360 game at the back. It came in a plasticish type of container, but it had like the art, the characters, and how it was laid out. And it was like, cool. So I wanted to participate in Physical Media Corner. So I went and found some games as well as some movies. That's it. Next one is going to be Indiana Jones. The indie collection.
Speaking about indie, I might have to. I'll wait till our future episodes to see what I got. Indieverse. I'm getting something in the mail. Coming in.
What do you mean?
He's got the hat and the whip.
Physical media. So
you have the Ark of the Covenant coming in the mail.
Oh, that would be fucking awesome. What a mad piece.
The Holy Grail.
It would be, Raiders inside the Ark. Oh, that's such a... I bet you someone's done that. There you go. There's a marketing ploy, boys. If we can come together and distribute an Ark of the Covenant with Raiders DVDs in it, with it, sorry, ultra high definition Blu-ray in there.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a market. All right, awesome. We're coming to the end. We're not going to do physical media corner because we've just spent the last hour and a bit talking about it. There is a couple of things coming up a little bit later on. We are going to revisit, have a bit of a reaction to our thoughts around Scream 7. Like we all have mentioned, we went and saw it last week in the movies. Again, I think we're in the minority because we, as a group, loved it. Again, we can deep dive that a little bit later. But again, keep an eye out for that. We will talk about our experience with Scream 7 a little bit later in the coming future. Guys, anything? Should we? I'm going to do it. What should I watch this week, guys? Give us a recommendation. Now, I am going to do Weapons, so Weapons is in there. I didn't feel guilty, but I was annoyed I didn't watch it. It's just Resident Evil took up too much time, and I didn't really watch anything until yesterday, which is bad, considering we're doing a podcast about movies. What is something you recommend? And again, because you recommend stuff, I will probably watch it. And he's looking around for the shittest movie he can find. He's like, what can I give him? What's Weapons is a yes.
So Weapons, and I gotta watch Bugonia. One movie I did watch recently, and now that Robert Duvall has passed away, watch Falling Down. No, Falling Down with
Michael Douglas.
Give that a watch.
You
probably haven't
didn't
watched
you
it
watch
in
that
years.
recently as well, Gelfie? Or was it you, Rich? We talked about this
I watched it
the other week. Must have been.
Yeah.
Because you two would be the two that I've talked to the most about movies. Okay. Michael Douglas Falling Down. I can do that. Because that will only be 99 minutes at most. That'll be
it's not I don't think it's a long movie.
Yeah. No, it won't be, because that's when normal movies weren't 2 hours long.
It's true. It's true. Yeah. Movies are way long now, but yeah.
Yeah. No. We only could have cut out 15 minutes, but we'll save that for another conversation. Just 15. 15 minutes could have get cut, but hey, that's just me.
Let me.
Gilly's like, what is on my list? What's a shit one I can pull up?
Give me a second.
He's like, no, I'm gonna find one, man.
Well, I watched a movie called Nuremberg. I enjoyed it.
I still haven't watched that.
It's not a movie to enjoy. It's a pretty full-on movie.
It's a dark movie.
It's very, very dark. I think in better hands, it would have been a much better movie. That's my opinion. It's still a good movie, but I don't know who directed or wrote it. But Russell Crowe's awesome in it.
Yeah.
And it's I wouldn't say timely, but like it's about a period of history involving a certain, and it's pretty confronting. But I do think it was a good movie. So yeah, that's my recommendation. I think it's on. It might be on Stan. I'm not sure if you have Stan.
I'm sure there's a 1 month deal on Stan. I keep getting rid of Stan. I watch something. Stan, and it's like the other one. I just got to keep looking for the come back for $1 for a month. It's like that's all I need. I just need 1 month.
So yeah,
right.
It's on Stan.
It's on Stan. Stan, you're gonna get my money this month. Well, technically, it's just
well find out how much it. Well, I mean, I guess it's probably.
Well, you probably rent it somewhere. Probably like $2 somewhere. It's not like it's new in any way. Cool. All right. So I am Nuremberg and Weapons. Rich is going. Rich, does that mean Rich has to watch Nuremberg as well? I think it does.
I'll watch it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you guys have any recommendations for me?
I would say one, but I don't think you can. You have to rent it. I have to rent it, but it's the one I was talking to you guys, the doco about John Wick, Wicky's Pain.
Oh,
you guys need to watch that.
Is that available?
It is. It's available for rent. Yeah, I think through Google.
That one would be worth it though, because it's for all of them. Yeah, right. It's like hours long.
Yeah. It's only 2 hours. It's only 2 hours long, but it's all 4 movies.
Okay.
They talk about in depth, and behind the
That'd
scenes
be
and
awesome.
what went through
That
it.
would be awesome. Yeah.
I
Mm.
might be able to squeeze that in between Leon and Grace and see what happens.
Which one was it now?
All right.
Yeah.
Have we got no? There's no time. All right, everyone. Thank you, boys. Thanks for the conversation. Again, that was really good. I really enjoyed sort of that deep dive into your collectordom in regards to, you know, what makes you tick in regards to movies, in regards to physical media. Again, I'm easily swayed. You guys know that. I will buy something good. Again, like I said, Fight Club is the one for me. For that, whenever that comes, let me know. Again, everyone, thank you for joining us again for the Hype Check Pod. Yeah, this was a really good conversation, a little bit different from what we normally do. But again, I hope everyone enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe, comment, rate, all that good stuff. Again, there is a Buy Us a Coffee link in the description below on YouTube, and you can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Spotify and other podcasting services around the globe. Hope you enjoyed. Again, gentlemen, had an awesome conversation. Boys, take it easy. See you, everyone.
Boy.
See you.